Outside of Terrifier, you portrayed the character of Dan Shelter in season 4 of Stranger Things. Talk to me about what it's like to be on the set of such a popular show like Stranger Things.
Oh my gosh, man, that was a surreal experience. I was just, I mean, as a lot of people, I was such a huge fan of that show since season one. I've had a poster of it on my wall since 2016 when it came out, and I knew for years I wanted to be in something like that. I never thought that would happen, but dude, it was wild. It was another thing where I auditioned and I kind of just like threw it out there because I really didn't think there was a shot that was gonna happen. And then when I got the call, the first thing my agent was like, "Hey, they just want to know if you're willing to cut your hair." And I was like, "Y'all can do whatever you want." I was like, "I don't even care." And so anyways, then I get the call that it was gonna happen. And man, I mean, one of my favorite aspects was like, I'm just a huge 80s fan, but their set design and all of the production details are just perfect. Like they don't miss a thing. And it was so surreal to be wearing these like authentic 80s clothes. And then you're walking on set, all the extras and all the cast are just looking so 80s. And you're on this set that's just like, this is not real life. This is insane. But the cast was so cool, and it was intimidating, but in the most like exciting way. So man, it was a treat. I was so sure they were gonna cut my scene. I had no idea how that was gonna fit in the show. I'm so glad that experience happened, and everyone was so cool, nice, and I loved it, man. It was insane.
Speaking of the Stranger Things cast, I gotta ask, man, do you have any fun memories or experience working with any of them in particular?
My gosh, let me think. I it was really strange because I knew my scene was going to be with Amy Beth McNulty, who's just like such an amazing person. She's so sweet and kind. And anyways, I thankfully got to meet her and just hang out for like an hour and a half, even just getting to know her before we went and filmed. And so that made the stress a little come down. We were both walking into this together. But I remember like they walked us onto set, and our cast chairs were just with, Joe, Maya, Sadie Sink, and they were just playing. I forget what the game was, but they were like, "You want to play?" We all just were sitting in this circle and we played this like fun, like it was kind of like that headbands game. But anyways, that I just remember sitting there and just being like, "Oh, we're just playing a game, before we go shoot." And it was just so, what is happening to me? Someone pinch me right now. But yeah, they were so funny and cool. And yeah, anyways.
That's amazing.